President Carter met with Ambassador Kaylor in a secure conference room. The two leaders faced each other, the tension of the recent conflict still lingering in the air. "We are here to discuss a new path forward," Ambassador Kaylor began. "The Galactic Council recognizes the strength of Earth's defenses and is seeking a peaceful resolution to this conflict." President Carter listened carefully, her expression thoughtful. "We have no interest in further conflict," she replied. "Our goal is to ensure the safety and sovereignty of our planet. If the Council is genuinely committed to peace, we are willing to discuss terms." The talks were challenging, with both sides having to navigate their differences and find common ground. Earth's representatives, led by President Carter, demanded assurances that the Galactic Council would respect Earth's sovereignty and cease any further hostilities. In return, they were willing to establish a framework for future cooperation and mutual respect. After several days of intense negotiations, an agreement was reached. The Galactic Council would formally acknowledge Earth's sovereignty and agree to a treaty that ensured non-aggression. In return, Earth would agree to limited cooperation in certain areas of scientific and technological exchange, with strict guidelines to ensure that the terms were fair and respectful. The signing of the treaty marked a historic moment. Earth and the Galactic Council, once bitter enemies, had reached a peaceful resolution. The treaty was celebrated as a victory for diplomacy and a testament to humanity's ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. As the years passed, Earth and the Galactic Council slowly began to rebuild their relationship. The once hostile aliens, now allies, started to share knowledge and technology with Earth in ways that were mutually beneficial. The exchange of ideas and innovations helped both sides grow and advance, paving the way for a new era of cooperation. Humanity's victory over the Galactic Council had a lasting impact. It became a symbol of what could be achieved through courage, unity, and determination. The scars of the battle remained, but they served as a reminder of the strength that lay within humanity. The story of the conflict became a legend, a tale of how a seemingly insignificant planet stood up to a powerful empire and emerged victorious. It was a story of hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of humanity. As the galaxy moved forward into a new era, Earth stood as a beacon of peace and strength, forever changed by the conflict but ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. In the heart of the galaxy, the Galactic Council, a powerful group of alien leaders, held a crucial meeting. The Council was known for its vast influence and control over many planets and species. They had just received alarming reports about a small, insignificant human outpost that had mysteriously reappeared. The Council members were a mix of various alien races, each with its own unique features and abilities. They gathered in their grand chamber, a massive hall filled with advanced technology and shimmering lights. Despite their impressive appearance, they were unsettled by the reports. The humans, a species they had long considered primitive and weak, were proving to be anything but. As the Council discussed various matters, the reports about the human outpost continued to capture their attention. The outpost, located on a remote and harsh planet, had been thought to be destroyed in a recent conflict. Yet, it had re-emerged, fully operational and with its crew alive. This was both surprising and unsettling. How could humans, who were supposed to be on the brink of extinction, have survived such a disaster? One of the Council members, a tall and elegant being with translucent skin named Ceres, addressed the assembly. Reports indicate that this human outpost was lost, but now it has returned with its crew intact. "How is this possible?" Ceres's voice, though calm, carried a hint of confusion. A second Council member, a stout creature with 4 eyes named Gorax, spoke up. "Humans are known for their resilience, but this seems beyond belief. Perhaps the reports are inaccurate. We should investigate further before drawing any conclusions." The Council agreed, deciding to send a team to investigate the outpost. They chose a group of skilled operatives from various species, each known for their expertise in different areas. Their mission was clear: find out how the humans survived and why they had returned. The team set out, traveling through space in their sleek, advanced ship. As they approached the human outpost, they marveled at the resilience of its structure. The outpost, though damaged, still functioned with remarkable efficiency. It was clear that the humans had put a great deal of effort into keeping it operational. Upon arrival, the team was greeted by human soldiers who were surprisingly calm and collected. The humans were not what the Council had expected. Instead of being broken and defeated, they were strong and determined. The leader of the human team, a grizzled veteran named Captain Rourke, welcomed the visitors. "We've been expecting you," Captain Rourke said with a nod. "Please, come in and see for yourselves how we've managed to survive." The Council's team was taken on a tour of the outpost. They observed how the humans had repaired and maintained their equipment despite severe damage. The outpost's systems were running smoothly, and the crew was working diligently to ensure everything was in order. One of the Council's operatives, a young and curious alien named Leora, couldn't help but ask, "How did you manage to keep this place running?" It was presumed lost. Captain Rourke smiled slightly. "We never gave up. No matter how tough things got, we kept fighting. We knew that giving up wasn't an option. We found ways to adapt and overcome every obstacle." The Council's team was impressed by the humans' resolve. They had expected to find a broken and defeated group, but instead, they found a resilient and resourceful crew. The humans had survived against all odds, and their determination was evident. As the investigation concluded, the Council members were left in awe. The humans had shown a level of endurance and strength that was both unexpected and remarkable. The reports had not been exaggerated. Humans truly were capable of extraordinary feats of survival. Returning to the Galactic Council, the team reported their findings. The Council was now faced with a new reality. Humans were not the weak and primitive beings they had once thought. They were a species of incredible resilience, and their survival against all odds had earned them a new level of respect. The Council was left to ponder what this meant for their future interactions with humanity. The unexpected return of the human outpost had revealed a side of humans that was both surprising and impressive. The Galactic Council now had to reconsider their view of this tenacious species and the role they might play in the galaxy's future. The Galactic Council was buzzing with excitement and concern after the surprising return of the human outpost. To understand this mysterious survival, they had sent a team of experts to investigate. Their mission was to uncover how the humans had managed to stay alive and why their outpost was still operational despite the dire circumstances. The investigation team, consisting of highly skilled operatives from various alien races, arrived at the human outpost. They marveled at the sight of the outpost's exterior, which looked battered but still functional. The humans had clearly put in a lot of effort to keep their facility running. As the team disembarked from their sleek spacecraft, they were greeted once again by Captain Rourke and his crew. The humans seemed calm and even welcoming, which puzzled the alien visitors. The Council's team, led by Leora, the curious young alien, began their thorough examination of the outpost. The team's first stop was the central control room, where they observed the humans operating advanced technology with surprising ease. The room was filled with screens displaying data, repair logs, and status updates. It was clear that the humans had not only survived, but had also managed to maintain their equipment in top condition. Leora approached one of the human engineers, a young woman named Maya, who was busy repairing a critical piece of machinery. "How have you managed to keep everything running?" Leora asked. "This place was thought to be lost. How did you survive?" Maya looked up, her face showing a mix of pride and exhaustion. "We had to adapt quickly. When the initial attack hit, we lost a lot of our systems, but we didn't give up. We used whatever resources we had left and improvised. Our survival wasn't just about having the right equipment, it was about never giving up." Leora was taken aback by Maya's response. The determination in her voice was evident, and it became clear that the humans' survival was due to more than just luck. It was their willpower and resourcefulness that had allowed them to overcome such harsh conditions. The team continued their inspection, visiting various sections of the outpost, including the living quarters and the repair bays. Everywhere they went, they saw signs of human ingenuity. Even damaged equipment had been meticulously repaired, often using makeshift solutions that showed a deep understanding of their technology. One of the Council's members, an alien named Drac, a mechanical expert, examined a heavily damaged generator. He was impressed by how the humans had managed to get it working again. "This is extraordinary," Drac remarked. "The repairs are rough but effective. They've managed to keep their systems operational against all odds." As the day went on, the Council's team had numerous discussions with the human crew. They learned about the hardships the humans had faced, including battles with hostile forces and internal struggles. Yet, through all these challenges, the crew had maintained a positive attitude and a fierce determination to survive. Captain Rourke gathered the team for a final briefing. "We're not just survivors," he said. "We're fighters. Every day we face new challenges, but we never let that stop us. We find solutions, adapt, and keep going. That's what it means to be human." The Council's team was deeply moved by the human stories and their unyielding spirit. They had come to investigate a seemingly minor incident, but had discovered something much greater. The humans were not just a resilient species, they were a testament to the power of perseverance and innovation. Returning to the Galactic Council, the team reported their findings with a new sense of awe. They described the humans as a species capable of incredible feats of survival and ingenuity. The Council was stunned by the depth of the humans' determination and their ability to overcome adversity. The revelation changed the way the Galactic Council viewed humanity. What was once considered a minor and insignificant species had shown itself to be a formidable force. The Council now had to reconsider their approach to humans and what role they might play in the future of the galaxy. The big discovery had set the stage for a new understanding between the Council and humanity. The humans had proven themselves to be far more than what was initially perceived, and the Galactic Council was left to navigate this newfound respect and acknowledge the unexpected strengths of the human race. The discovery of humanity's extraordinary resilience had left the Galactic Council in a state of reflection. As they came to terms with the strength and determination of the human species, a new threat emerged on the horizon. This threat was a powerful and aggressive force that posed a danger to all known civilizations, including the Council itself. The Galactic Council, previously skeptical of humans, now found itself in a position where their survival might depend on an unlikely alliance. The new enemy, known as the Varkar, was a ruthless and highly advanced race with a reputation for conquering and destroying everything in their path. The Varkar's relentless advance had already caused panic across several star systems, and their next target appeared to be the Galactic Council's central planets. In an urgent meeting, the Council leaders discussed their options. The Varkar's approach was swift and devastating. The Council needed allies, and the humans, despite their seemingly limited resources, had already proven themselves as formidable fighters. The time had come to consider a risky alliance with the human outpost. The Council sent an official envoy to the human outpost to propose a partnership. The envoy, a distinguished diplomat named Thalos, was tasked with persuading Captain Rourke and his crew to join forces against the Varkar. As Thalos arrived at the outpost, he was greeted with a mix of curiosity and wariness from the human crew. Captain Rourke and his team listened carefully as Thalos outlined the situation. "The Varkar are a grave threat to all of us," Thalos said. "We are proposing an alliance. Together we can combine our strengths and push back against this common enemy. Your resilience and fighting spirit are qualities that the Council now greatly respects. Will you join us in this fight?" Captain Rourke exchanged glances with his crew. They had seen the Varkar's devastating attacks on other planets and knew the danger they posed. Despite their initial skepticism, the humans understood the need for cooperation. After a tense pause, Rourke nodded. "We'll join you. We have seen what the Varkar can do, and we are ready to fight alongside you." The alliance was formalized, and preparations began immediately. The combined forces of the Galactic Council and the human outpost began to plan their strategy against the Varkar. The human soldiers, although outnumbered, were eager to prove their worth and contribute to the fight. They worked alongside the Council's advanced technology and military strategies, blending their unique strengths. The days leading up to the battle were filled with intense training and planning. Humans and Council members worked together to create a unified strategy. The humans brought their practical experience and innovative tactics, while the Council provided advanced weaponry and strategic insights. It was a dynamic and occasionally challenging collaboration, but both sides were committed to making it work. As the time for the battle approached, the tension was palpable. The human outpost and the Galactic Council's forces prepared for the confrontation with the Varkar. Both sides knew that this battle could be decisive. The Varkar were known for their brutal efficiency, and any mistake could lead to disaster. The day of the battle arrived. The combined fleet of humans and Council forces faced the Varkar in a vast open space. The Varkar ships, sleek and menacing, were arrayed in a formidable formation. The battle began with a fierce exchange of fire. The Varkar, as expected, were aggressive and relentless, but the combined forces of the Council and humans held their ground. During the battle, the humans' adaptability and quick thinking shone through. They used unconventional tactics that confused the Varkar and created opportunities for the Council's more advanced ships to strike back. The collaboration between the two forces was proving effective, and the tide of the battle began to turn in their favor. The Galactic Council watched in awe as the human forces displayed their extraordinary resilience and strategic acumen. The alliance, once considered risky, was now proving to be a crucial factor in the battle's outcome. The combined might of the Council and the humans was pushing the Varkar back, and victory was within reach. As the battle drew to a close, the Varkar were forced to retreat. The combined forces had succeeded in repelling the threat, and the Galactic Council and human outpost celebrated their hard-won victory. The alliance had not only proven effective, but had also strengthened the bond between the two groups. The risky alliance had paid off, and the Galactic Council was left to reflect on the unexpected benefits of their partnership with humanity. The humans had demonstrated their value as allies, and the Council's respect for them had grown immensely. The victory against the Varkar marked the beginning of a new era of cooperation and mutual respect, paving the way for a brighter future in the galaxy. After their hard-fought victory against the Varkar, the alliance between the Galactic Council and the human outpost continued to strengthen. The battle had shown that working together could overcome even the most formidable enemies. However, as the Varkar regrouped and prepared for a counterattack, the newly formed alliance faced its biggest test yet. The Galactic Council's leaders convened once more to discuss their strategy. The Varkar had not been fully defeated. They had simply retreated to regroup and plan their next move. The Council knew that the next encounter would be even more dangerous. To prepare, they needed every advantage they could get. Captain Rourke, representing the human outpost, attended the meeting. He had become a trusted ally and was now a key part of the Council's planning. The Council's chief strategist, a sleek and calculating alien named Voss, laid out their plans. The Varkar will come back stronger and more determined. We need to anticipate their moves and strike first. We also need to be ready for their new tactics. Rourke nodded in agreement. We have learned a lot about the Varkar's tactics in the last battle. We can use that knowledge to prepare. Let's focus on strengthening our defenses and refining our attack strategies. The Council and human forces worked tirelessly to improve their preparations. They upgraded their ships, reinforced their defenses, and refined their strategies based on the previous battle's lessons. The humans contributed their unique insights, suggesting new tactics and ways to outmaneuver the Varkar. As the days passed, the anticipation grew. Both the Council and the human forces knew that the next battle would be crucial. The Varkar, known for their ruthless efficiency, would not make the same mistakes again. The alliance needed to be ready for anything. The turning point came sooner than expected. The Varkar launched a surprise assault on a strategic position held by the alliance. The attack was swift and brutal, catching the defenders off guard. The Varkar's new tactics were effective, and they began to overwhelm the alliance's defenses. In the heat of the battle, the Galactic Council's forces struggled to maintain control. The Varkar's advanced weapons and coordinated attacks were proving to be a serious threat. The humans, who had been working closely with the Council's forces, immediately sprang into action. They used their knowledge of the Varkar's previous tactics to mount a counterattack. Captain Rourke took charge of the human troops, rallying them to fight back with everything they had. "We've faced worse odds before," he shouted over the comms. "We can't let them break through. Hold the line and fight for every inch." The human soldiers fought fiercely, using innovative tactics and exploiting the weaknesses they had discovered in the Varkar's strategy. They launched coordinated strikes that disrupted the Varkar's offensive and bought crucial time for the Council's forces to regroup. The tide of the battle began to shift. The Council's forces, inspired by the human resilience and determination, rallied and launched a counteroffensive. They combined their advanced technology with the human tactics to create a powerful and effective defense. In a dramatic turn of events, the alliance managed to push the Varkar back. The Varkar's advance was halted, and they began to retreat under the relentless pressure from the combined forces of the Council and humans. The victory was hard won, but it marked a significant turning point in the conflict. The battle's outcome was a testament to the strength of the Alliance and the effectiveness of their combined efforts. The Galactic Council was deeply impressed by the humans' bravery and tactical prowess. They realized that the partnership was not only necessary but also incredibly powerful. As the dust settled, the Council and human forces celebrated their hard-earned victory. The battle had been a true test of their alliance, and they had emerged stronger and more unified. The turning point in the conflict had solidified their partnership and demonstrated the remarkable results of their cooperation. The victory against the Varkar marked a new chapter in the relationship between the Galactic Council and humanity. The humans had proven themselves to be invaluable allies, and the Council's respect for them had grown even deeper. With their alliance now stronger than ever, the Galactic Council and Human Outpost prepared for the future, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead together. The victory against the Varkar had changed everything. The Galactic Council and the Human Outpost, now proven allies, stood on the brink of a new era. The defeat of the Varkar had not only secured their immediate safety, but had also paved the way for a new chapter in their shared history. In the aftermath of the battle, the Galactic Council and the Human Outpost began to focus on rebuilding and strengthening their alliance. The Council, deeply impressed by the human resolve and ingenuity, decided to formally recognize the Human Outpost as a key member of the Galactic Coalition. This was a significant shift from their previous stance of skepticism and distance. The Galactic Council held a grand ceremony to celebrate the new alliance. Delegates from various alien races gathered to honor the achievements of the humans and to acknowledge their role in the victory over the Varkar. Captain Rourke and his crew were hailed as heroes, and their bravery and resourcefulness were praised by the highest leaders of the Council. During the ceremony, Councillor Thalos, who had been instrumental in forging the alliance, spoke to the gathered crowd. "Today marks the beginning of a new era," Thalos announced. "We have seen what humanity is capable of, and we have learned that strength and resilience can come from the most unexpected places. Together, we are stronger, and together, we will face the future." The humans were celebrated with great fanfare. The Council's leaders acknowledged that their previous judgments had been misguided and that the humans had proved themselves to be exceptional allies. Captain Rourke, though humble, accepted the recognition on behalf of his people, emphasizing the importance of continued cooperation. With the formalities behind them, the focus shifted to practical matters. The Galactic Council and the Human Outpost worked together to integrate their resources and technologies. They established joint research programs, sharing knowledge and innovations to enhance their mutual capabilities. The humans, with their practical ingenuity, contributed new ideas and solutions that complemented the advanced technologies of the Council. One of the first projects was the development of a new defense system that combined human engineering with Council technology. The new system promised to provide enhanced protection against future threats and demonstrated the potential of their collaboration. Both sides worked tirelessly to bring the project to fruition, showcasing the strength of their alliance through tangible results. As the months went by, the new era of cooperation between the Council and humanity began to take shape. The once isolated Human Outpost now had a significant role within the broader galactic community. The alliance facilitated cultural exchanges and joint missions, fostering understanding and camaraderie between different species. Captain Rourke and his crew became ambassadors of this new era. They traveled across various star systems, promoting the benefits of the alliance and sharing their experiences. Their presence and message helped to strengthen ties and build trust between the different races of the galaxy. The impact of the new alliance extended beyond just military and technological cooperation. It also inspired hope and optimism among the inhabitants of the galaxy. The story of the Human Outpost's resilience and the successful partnership with the Galactic Council became a symbol of unity and strength. As the Galactic Council and humanity looked toward the future, they did so with a sense of shared purpose and optimism. The challenges they had overcome together had forged a strong bond, and their collaboration opened up new possibilities for exploration and cooperation. The new era promised to bring opportunities for growth and discovery. The alliance was a beacon of what could be achieved when diverse species worked together with respect and determination. The Galactic Council and the Human Outpost were ready to embrace this new chapter, confident that their combined efforts would lead to a brighter and more prosperous future for all. In this new era, humanity had proven its place among the stars, not as a minor player, but as a respected and valuable member of the galactic community. The lessons learned from their partnership had reshaped the galaxy's outlook, creating a legacy of cooperation and mutual respect that would endure for generations to come.